Just having them as a big rival helps, and it just motivates us to do our best, and it feels good to beat a big rival.
Almost immediately, you guys were hitting back-to-back hits to start off the game. You got just one run, but to kind of set the tone, can you talk about that? Was it a plan to come out and be aggressive, or what happened in there in that first?
We try to be smart at the plate and just make contact. Don't try and overpower it, and we just started stringing hits together, and that's been working for us.
Tell me about your catch there in that last inning. Hit really hard and to your left. You made a diving attempt and it nearly carried you into the outfield. Talk about that.
Oh, I get crap every day at practice that I need to start diving. And I just think about it every time that I'm going to go for it no matter what. And I went for it and I got it.
Having faced Allie Wolf earlier this year, did that help you guys a little bit in timing?
It helped a little. We faced the Kennard girl first, and then they switched between Dufek and Wolf the second game, but it helps a little bit, yeah.
You got a ranked team on Saturday on the road in Norwalk, I guess. So what are your thoughts about them? Do you know much about them at this point?
They're a good team, and I heard that we have the same record as they do. We're just going to have to come out and try our best.
Congrats on the win.
Thanks.
Yeah, I just saw that I let the first pitch go, brought the defense in, and that next pitch was right down the middle, and I just hit it over their head.
Definitely one of the best slap hitters I've seen. Can you kind of talk about your strategy at the plate? Sometimes you're hitting the ball off the fence for a triple, and sometimes you're just barely looping it over the shortstop's head. I guess, what is your strategy up there?
I just do what the defense gives me. If they come in, I'll hit it over the head. If they stay back like they did later in the game, I'll just do a little bloop hit.
Couple of losses to Lewis Central this year, and then you come out and you beat them in a game that counts the most. I guess, can you talk about maybe the difference from that doubleheader sweep loss and then to this one?
Well, we just came in knowing that it's a must-win game, and we have to win to go on, so we just came in wanting to win, and we did it.
Congratulations. Good luck Saturday.
Right, thank you.
Batting-wise, I'm always just trying to make good contact at the plate and try to hit the sweet spot of the bat with the center of the ball, and I'm not trying to swing for the fence every time. I'm just trying to make good contact and get on base for my team. And pitching-wise, I'm just trying to help our team out, splitting with Lisa, so trying to bring something different to the other team at the plate.
I'm assuming that you knew you were going to come in for those last 3 innings, or was that just split decision, or were you prepared for that?
I was prepared for that because Lisa's been suffering from an injury, so I already warmed up for the game. She's been resting it for a couple of weeks.
And what were you trying to do maybe different? Was there anything you were trying to do differently than Lisa to try to keep them off balance? Because obviously you did keep them off balance.
I was trying to throw strategically, and throw the movement on the ball that I have, and trying to get pop flies and ground balls for our defense to back up.
Going to Norwalk, and this is a rated team you'll be facing on Saturday night, I guess. So what's the kind of the mindset going into a meeting where they're rated, you're not, you're on the road, kind of everything's going against you a little bit?
I just try to play to the best of my ability, and I want our team to just go out there and not think of everything that's already been said against us, because we're obviously the underdog going in, and just to hit the ball and do our best, and I think that good things can happen when we do that.
Well, Jacy, great job tonight. Another performance like that, you'll probably be moving on even further. Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things where we had a little bit of redemption to come back. Losing the first 2 games, scoring 1 run in the 2 is kind of a big one, and then to come out and hit as well as we did, 14 hits, I believe, something like that, and no errors was even more impressive. The pitching, the way it's been for us with Jacy and Lisa both, just tremendous effort, and you know, it doesn't get much better beating Lewis Central, but to make it a first-round game as well for the second straight year, yeah, it feels pretty good.
Right off the bat, you're hitting. Sara, second pitch of the game, hits a triple, and then Lisa, 2 pitches later, brings her in, so you're up just like that. So how big was that?
I mean, huge. Like I said, you know, when we only scored 1 run the first 2 games, to come back and get 1 right away, and you know, we kind of go when Sara goes. So when Sara can get on, we got girls that put her in, at least advance her around, and like I said, tonight we hit really well. We've been doing that pretty good in the last couple of weeks with Dennison and Sergeant Bluff Luton, and so when you get a chance to score like we did early, it's always nice. And then, you know, I think it was only 2 runs or 2 innings that we didn't score, and so it was nice. Not explosive, but at least slow and steady was good.
Lisa pitches the first 4, Lisa being Lisa, and then Jacy comes in and throws 3 no-hit innings. I'm sure this was a strategy that you had told them you were going to do. I guess, can you talk about that strategy and then what you saw from those two?
You bet. Lisa's been complaining of a groin injury throughout the year and kind of nagging, and got to a point where she just couldn't. There's nothing you can do about it. So we kind of tell her to go as much as you can tolerate, and sometimes we have to make that judgment because Lisa's not going to tell us. She's a bulldog out on the mound, but we said we had to get her through 3, and if she give us 4, that'd be great. Try to get through everybody at least twice and let Jacy have it. And Lisa did a tremendous job through strikes when we had to, and actually she let us know that she's ready. And then Jacy came in, and like Jacy's been doing the last couple games, she's done a tremendous job on the mound and closed up for us, which was really nice.
Norwalk is the number 11 rated team in the state. You'll be on the road again. Going to be road warriors on Saturday. So I guess what do we know about Norwalk at this point? I guess how do you kind of mindset-wise go into that one?
They play in Central Iowa, which is always tough. All those small schools or those schools around that play a lot of softball against a lot of good teams. So it's going to be a challenge. And we kind of knew in the last week and a half we were going to be underdogs everywhere we go. We just said we got to keep on doing our job, play cleaner on defense, pitch smart, and then keep putting the ball in play and keep working at that. They're 25-11 as far as I know, so they're winning games. We just got to make sure that we continue to do what we can do and have a little luck. That's a big thing.